Hello ladies and gentlemen, hope you're having a great day and welcome to Tundra Dude 34 YouTube channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you know every time I put up a new video and or a live stream. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about a 2022/2023 Tundra that has my attention, and it's something a little bit different than what we normally talk about. It is not an Iforce Max. It's not even a Crew Max. It's actually a limited double cab TRD off-road. I spotted one at a dealership months ago in blueprint, and it really actually did grab my attention. Now, there are a few things, I want in my new generation Tundra, and one of that is the Iforce Max, the great big hybrid engine, brand new from Toyota. You can't get it on the double cab. It's Crew Max only in the higher trims starting at limited. So when you go double cab, you're forced into the regular Iforce, which, it's not a bad engine at all. More horsepower than the old 5.7 V8. It's just not the hybrid engine, which is what everybody is talking about. So if that doesn't matter to you, that is step one. Number two, it has to do with how you use your back seat, because the double cab back seat is definitely a lot smaller than last generation. But I wanted to show you this truck and show you some of the options you can put into this truck as far as, interior features. You can now get a moonroof on a double cab, which is a first for the Toyota Tundra. People have asked that for ages, why there's no moonroof available on the double cab. Now with limited, you can get yourself a moonroof on that double cab. So let's check out this truck real quick, the one I built on Toyota.com. And you can see, now the one I saw in blueprint didn't have all of these options. This one would be considered fully loaded. There are a lot of different options you could go as far as things you add and subtract and everything like that. But forever, long before this generation came out, limited has always been the way to go. Once again, the two things you're going to have to live with here is the back seat, again, depending on how you use it, and no Iforce Max engine. This is a shot of the truck. It's Celestial Silver Metallic. I picked this color for two reasons. Number one, it looks really good with the TRD off-road package. You can't go wrong. Silver has always been the color to go. You never really see scratches much on silver. It never looks dirty compared to some of the other colors. And number two, when you get the TRD off-road package and you get the limited, you also get the, it's not a chrome surround around the grill, but it's more of like a machine silver, and it kind of fits in with the truck a lot there. So if you were looking to save as much money as humanly possible and you didn't want to change out all of the trim to body color, this is as close as you can get to that, with doing the silver with the little bit of the machine silver they have going on, as far as the rear bumper and the surround around the grill. Now it's a TRD off-road, so it gets its special grill here. With the limited, you get these 20-inch TRD wheels. Limited in 1794, get those wheels, while the SR5, if you get a TRD off-road in that, gets an 18-inch wheel. That's a little bit different. But obviously, it's a beautiful looking truck. Some people like the look of the double cab, some don't. I want to hear all about it in the comments below and tell me what you think about this truck. But just some glamour shots of it here. There's a shot of the bumpers there. If you don't like that chrome / machine silver look with the badges and everything, that could easily be swapped out to body color, and you could black out those badges, which is what I would do all day long. When you look at the interior, this has a Softex leather in it. This is the gray interior. There's also a black interior as well. But again, we talk about the headliners. Black headliners are available on 1794, Platinum, and Capstone. This is where the gray headliner works really nicely with this interior. It looks like everything flows together. Great big old screen up there. This is the TRD off-road package, so you'll see little TRD flares along the way on the interior. Red push-button start, says TRD on the shift knob. You get the sport pedals down there. Nice looking interior, nice looking dash. Here's another shot. Again, the double cab is quite small on the inside, so if you always have rear seat passengers, you're going to want to go to a local dealership and sit in this truck and see if it will do the job for you, but it could save you thousands, which we will look at in a minute. And if you look up top there, you will see that moonroof. So it's kind of like the moonroof that was available last generation on the Crew Max. It's not pano or anything like that. But it is something, so at least there is an option now. And we have the grab handle back standard on all trim of Tundra, you will see. over on the driver's side there. So that's always a good thing. People talked about that forever. Underseat storage also is in this double cab. Remember, there's underseat storage as long as it's not a hybrid. The hybrids have the batteries under the back seat, so you don't get underseat storage. But just looking at it from this above shot, you could see that the back seat is a little bit tight. So once again, you're really going to want to go to a dealership and see if you can live with a double cab setup. If you don't use your back seat for passengers all the time, this may be a great way to save a little money. Now, what I did was I added the TRD off-road package with options. This is a $5,510 add-on to the MSRP. Again, this is the maxed out package. You don't have to go all the way to the edge of the earth like this. You could pick and choose. If you go onto Toyota.com build and price, you can really pick and choose how you want to build your truck. So this is just all the way to the end if you wanted absolutely everything in it. This has the JBL 12-speaker premium audio system, which is going to sound real good in a small double cab. You're going to get a lot of good sound out of that for sure. Limited premium package, that's your premium LED headlights, trailer backup guide with straight path assist, and digital rear view mirror. Limited power package includes QI compatible wireless smartphone charging, 400 watt, 120 volt rear seat AC power supply, again 400 watt, 120 volt. Bed mounted AC power supply and LED bed lights. Before we go any further, one great thing about what Toyota has done with this new generation Tundra, they made the trucks that aren't the top of the line able to take on a lot of features. In some of the older generations, you really had to go up the ladder in trim to get some of these things, but you can really build these trucks out really nice now. And even in a double cab, and obviously it's not the Iforce Max, and that's what they're really pushing. Crew Max, Iforce Max. Even when you don't get that, you could still really build your truck up to how you want it to be. So I think that is very, very cool. You get the moonroof with the sliding sunshade, and then of course the TRD off-road package, and that gives you all the good stuff. You get the 20-inch TRD off-road alloy wheel with the all-terrain tires, TRD grill, TRD off-road bedside decal, off-road shocks, and suspension, the Bilstein shocks, skid plates, mud guards, red TRD engine start button, TRD leather shift knob, aluminum sport pedals, electronically controlled locking rear differential, multi-terrain select, crawl control, downhill assist control, and PVM BSM outside mirrors with multi-terrain monitor functionality, and a heated leather steering wheel. That is a fully loaded truck, double cab setup, and it still has that moonroof. That is cool. This truck here is going to cost you $56,060 MSRP. And you could look around, because I was on Auto Trader and I did see some double cabs very close to this setup on there, if this is something you really want. Now, $56,000 is no small amount of money, but this is what I like to do for you guys, because there are so many of you still looking. I hear about it every day. That's why I make these videos all the time. That's why I spend most of my time on Build and Price and on websites like Auto Trader, just trying to help you go in the right direction and get something close to what you want. $56,000. In today's Tundra standard is actually kind of like a median price, a fully loaded limited there. If you start taking a few things away, if you don't care about the moonroof, and you don't care about a few things, like I said, you could go onto that build and price tool and really get that truck dialed into how you want to spend your money, and then go out and get whatever makes you happy there. But this is just one of those things where we talk about Crew Max all the time. We don't really talk about double cab a lot, because a lot of people aren't truly happy with the double cab because of how small the rear seat has gotten. But there are folks out there who don't use their rear seat for passengers as much. If you're going to use it for a little bit of storage here and there, it's going to be fine. It's going to do the job, and it's going to save you some money there. Some people don't want to spend what we've been seeing with these markups is $90,000, $100,000 on pros and capstones. This is how to keep it a little bit more in the lower range as far as price. You can find these things for MSRP. As far as readily available, you just got to do your research and look around the country. A lot of these dealerships will ship, so make sure you get out there and see what you can find. But $56,000, what do you think? Is the double cab a complete no for you, or is it something you would consider if you were trying to get your brand new Tundra? Is the back seat something you could give up as far as going Crew Max? And what do you think about that price tag? Fully loaded, limited double cab, TRD off-road, $56,000 MSRP. Can't wait to hear what you guys think about in the comments below. But it certainly has my attention, and I did see that Blueprint one in person. It looks good. I got to be honest with you, it really did grab my attention. So If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please go below the video. Until next time, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook at TundraDude34, TundraDude34 at gmail.com. You guys have a great day. Be safe and be well.